Uh, Kieran here from Box and Bants, and I'm very happy to be welcome with Mr. Niall Kennedy. Niall, it's been a while. It's probably been since last, I think it was July when you fought Alen Babic.
October the 4th, unfortunately.
October, was it? Wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. Since then, Niall, how have you been?
Good, yeah. As fights go, it was a nightmare, but it was it was a fight. I took very little damage. I had no injuries, I had no knocks, I had no cuts after, and my hands were good. So, bar the mental aspect of it, physically, I was fine after the fight. I could have been back at it short enough, but as things are, it takes a while, and COVID is playing havoc with boxing for everyone. So it is what it is.
Mm. Before the fight, I remember you were telling me, you said, look, I think he's made a massive mistake, and you were really, really confident going into it. You and Paki were really, really confident going into it. What do you think was it that kind of changed? Do you think maybe you underestimated him? Maybe he was tougher maybe than what he was, or what do you think it was?
No, no. To be fair to him, he done everything that we thought he'd do, and I done nothing that we believed I'd do. To be honest with you, the bubble probably took me in more than anything. The 5 days, and I'd never had that sort of situation before, and it was just me and Pascal for the 5 days, and I should have probably brought someone with me, a friend or something like that, just a distraction. But yeah, so the bubble probably done me in by the Sunday. I found it very hard to get warm before the fight. So yeah, look, it's one of those things I learned from it. And yeah, it was strange. It was the only way I could describe the fight is like, it was like an outer body experience. I was looking at myself, sort of saying, Jesus Christ, one of these shots has to wake you up, and it just wasn't happening, unfortunately.
Because I remember during the fight, Paki had said to you, he said, "Can you just like start jabbing for Ren? Can you just do that for me?" He was trying to break it down the simplest thing, and it kind of actually reminded me when Johnny Nelson was talking about when he fought for his first world title. But he said he was just, like you said, out of body experience, and someone was talking, and Brendan Ingle talking.
Yeah,
Brendan Ingle was talking to him, and he said he knew what he had to do. You could hear what he was saying, but he couldn't do it. Like,
yeah, it was weird. It was look, it was a very strange. I won't say the fight was strange. Look, sure, we're fighters. We know what the fight's going to be, and Alen Babic, done exactly what we expected. He's relentless. He's not a massive puncher, but he's relentless. Like, he just comes forward, and he's as game as a dog. Like, do you know what I mean? And he's a good fella. But geez, I can't say anything bad about him anyway. But I do think, look, it was a nightmare. The referee probably was saying, offensively I was doing very little, but Jesus, I thought it was a very soft stoppage. But look, I'm trying to forget about that fight, because the whole of it was a nightmare. From the 5 days in the bubble to the actual contest itself, probably lack of experience, probably lack.
Since then, what is the conversation you've had with Paki and Murphy's and that? Like, were you close to retiring, or was it just kind of like, look, I can't go out on that?
It was definitely a case of I couldn't go out on that performance, because look, I know I'm probably never going to be a world champion, but I'm far better than that performance. And in 10 years' time, 15 years' time, I don't want my little lad to see that the minute things got tougher, to be honest with you, went shit, that I packed it in. So this now is me fighting on to sort of prove to myself. When I walk away from this, and it won't be that long now, but when I walk away, to be proud of what I've done, as opposed to like that performance was less than 30% of me. So.
So what would you say your objective is now for the tail end of your career, like over the next few fights or whatever, how many fights it is? Have you made it a plan with Packy, or is there anything in your head that you've thought, I want to aim for this, or is there any goal in mind?
It seems achievable now, but the goal has always been the top 20 in the world, and it's far-fetched at the minute. I need to get back winning. I need to get confidence back again, but that's still the goal. That's still my belief that my ability can get me there. But look, I have to, as opposed to talking about it, as opposed to doing things now, I have to start doing it. I have an opportunity Saturday night to get out of the ring, and that's the most important as well, and it'll be dry, but at the moment I don't think it is. My fitness is very good, and I'm just hoping that I start performing now.
Do you know much about your opponent yet?
In disrespectful to him, but this fight is about me copping on and starting to concentrate on concentrating really on being the best that I can be. So look, if he's a very good opponent, I find out fairly quick on Saturday night. But I'm going. Look, I have to concentrate on myself from here on in.
Yeah, he's fought the likes of Fabio Wardley, Jay McFarlane, Sean Turner, like you said, Conchi, and he's fought a lot of names. He's fought. So yeah, Nick Webb is another one. Yeah, so he's been around anyway. Tom Little is another one as well. So he's definitely used to that level of fighter anyway. And he's gone for the full. Yeah. Is it 6 rounds? Do you know you're going?
Yeah, it's a 6-round contest. So he's done the distance with the likes of Con, and like I'm just. It's all about me performing, to be honest with you. So I won't even. I'm not being disrespectful, but I genuinely haven't looked at the man at all. I can't pronounce his name. And it's not an oversight, it's not an overlook, but I just need to focus on me, and I need to start performing to my ability as opposed to worrying about everyone else.
Yeah. For people who are watching, if they want to watch the fight, how can they watch it? Is it available for them to see? And what time would you say is the show starting at?
There's a link on my Twitter account for the fight. I think it's pay-per-view. So I'm not sure if that's through Facebook Live. I'm not sure what media stream it is at all. But and as regards the show, I think it's a massive show. So I believe it could be starting in the afternoon, but as of yet, I've no time frame for when I'll be on or anything like that. But as I find out more details, I'll put them up on my Twitter and Instagram accounts and let people know. And yeah,
right. Niall, yeah, thanks very much for that. I know you need to jet off, but yeah, it was nice, short and sweet, and really appreciate your time.
Yeah. And, no hassles. I'll take care.
Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Top.